My name is Daniel, and I will be leading the meditation from the wonderful Scottsdale Centers for Spiritual Living. So, for the next 15 minutes, get comfy in your chair or wherever you are. If you're not driving, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and start focusing inward and slowing down your your heart rate. Thank you. I'm going to read a short passage from the 40-day mind fast from Michael Beckwith. It's wonderful to realize we live in a universe that offers us a continuum of transformational experiences. It is always working on our own behalf for greater expression of what it is. And it places before you the same mandate in the form of an inner calling to fulfill yourself by doing in the microcosm what the universe does in the macrocosm, evolve into a greater expression. What exactly does that mean? It means that you step into your Eden consciousness. A day will come when you take a breath and see through your own disguise. You will see that you are the life of God fulfilling itself. Then Eden consciousness, in which you have existed since the beginning of time, overtakes you. Your prayer becomes, I am what thou art what I am. This recognition will free you from the shackles of ignorance which cause a false belief in lack, limitation, fear, doubt, and worry. It will allow you to stand unshaken amidst circumstances and say with the psalmist, I lift up my hands and call on your name. My soul is satisfied as with a rich fast, and my mouth praises you with joyful lips. When I think of you on my bed and meditate on you in the watches of the night, in the shadows of your wings, I sing for joy. My soul clings to you. Today, consciously incline your inner ear and listen to the call of your heart. Listen and say, yes, more good than you can imagine is in store for those who give up the little sense of self for the self.
Be at peace. No matter what is going on around you, be at peace. And rise. Rise into love, into light. Rise into the knowing of who you are.
Well, it's that time to start bringing your awareness slowly, gently back into the room. Take your time. Divine Presence ever whispers its name to me. My name is written on the palm of its hand. I am that I am. Your very life breath must become the consciousness, timeless affirmation of reality by reality. I am it is I. So this concludes our meditation for today. Thank you for walking with me or sitting with me during this time. It was very enjoyable. Stay tuned. In about 15 minutes, we will start a great service with a message from Reverend Joe. Namaste.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Yes, I am. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. A little birdie told me life is so sweet. As I listen to her song, I know I am complete. I have all the keys to love, joy, and peace. The power is infinite. Love will increase. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. A little birdie told me life is so sweet. As I listen to her song, I know I am complete. I have all the keys to love, joy, and peace. The power is infinite. Love will increase. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am happy, so healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day I'm happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Can't you see I'm happy now? So healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm happy and healthy and wealthy. I am happy, I'm healthy and wealthy. Oh, I'm wise. I am happy and healthy and wealthy and wise. We have come together as a family. We have come here as we are. We have come with arms wide open. We have gathered here in love. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit in this place. We sing in celebration. We sing with words of prayer. We sing with words of prayer. We affirm our life as sacred. We declare that peace is here. Yeah, Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit shouts of praise, Spirit in this place.
No matter where you come from, no matter where you're going, here's a place where you can take comfort in the knowing that whether if you come to stay a while or just passing through, this door is open to you. Come and let's be silent. Come and share a hug. Come, let's pray together. Come, love and be loved. From the blissed out to the turned out, from the pampered to the abused, this door is open to you. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you, the God in you. Whether you're black or white, gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you. If there's some kind of trouble or pain you're going through, know that you are not alone and someone cares for you. As an individualization of divine point of view, this door is open. Oh, this door is open. This door right here is open for you. This door is open to you. This door is open. I'm talking about this door. This door is open. I said this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. The God in you. Whether you're black or white or gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you.
You are welcome here. 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 Our arms are wide open. There's room for everyone. Wherever you go and wherever you're from, you are home. You are welcome here. 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 Whatever you've been through, you found us somehow. Wherever you are on your journey now, you are home. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are so welcome. You are welcome here. Every day. You are welcome anyway now. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. Oh, you are welcome here. You are welcome here. Everybody, you are welcome here. You are welcome so here. Welcome. You are welcome here. Oh, I am. Come together, heart and soul, as we love together. Young and old, we will sing together, together in one song. Come together, from different worlds we are drawn together. In our own way we can pray together. Together we are strong. I see God in you. You see God in me. One path, one vision, one family. Come together, dreams and hands we will join together to build a place we can grow together. Together we are whole.
Please be seated. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. How are you? Yay. Good morning. Welcome to Scottsdale Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Jill, and I am delighted to see you here. I am the spiritual director of this community, and we're glad everybody's here today. And welcome to all that are joining us online in our virtual community this morning. We are glad to see you as well. A big thank you to Jim for hosting our grateful gathering on Friday evening at Oregon Stop Pizza. We sat right over there and watched, and it was so cool and so fun. And Jim, knowing so much about organs, gave us a grand tour inside and out and explained all the workings of the organ, and it was quite fascinating. The music was great, the pizza was good, the company was excellent. So it was all good. It's all good. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, thank you. Maybe that's an annual tradition. And if you're joining us for the first time, we welcome you wherever you may be. I'm your spiritual path. Know that you are welcome into this community. We're glad you're here. We hope you find us to your liking. And if you would like to stay in touch with us, you can register for our newsletter and get a bonus Mindful Monday, which is a recap of today's talk and the spiritual practices that you can use throughout the week to begin to, as Ernest Holmes says, embody the teaching and use it in your life. And you can always find us on Facebook and YouTube. We're being streamed this morning on those two channels, and those will be posted onto our website later. And you can look back on the talks at any time. There's a full library there. And Wednesday evenings, we have a replay on both of those channels at 7 p.m. That's a great way to introduce friends and family to our community. We are a growing and vibrant spiritual community, and we have a mission, vision, and purpose that I invite you to speak into the center this morning with me. Our mission is to provide spiritual tools for personal and community transformation. Our vision is a world that works for everyone. Our purpose is to awaken to our spiritual magnificence, and so it is. Now, around here, we teach principles for successful living from the inside out. And one of the ways that we do that is through our gratitude practice. And Lynn Twist, an author, says that what you appreciate appreciates. What you appreciate appreciates. So we take time in our service each Sunday morning to share our gratitude or something good that's happened in the week, something we're grateful for, or how Spirit showed up. Does anybody have anything they'd like to share this morning? Daniel. Oh, it's going to leave a mark.
So paperwork just came back. So Alice officially is a Laraway now. We changed her name.
Fun.
I'm not sure she knows what's going on, but she's a Laraway, and so now we can begin the naturalization process to become a citizen.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It's been an arduous journey, but it's still not over with, but we're making progress.
Wonderful. That's a wonderful milestone. Congratulations. That's good. Anybody else? Beverly, good morning.
Good morning.
Glad you're here.
Thank you. I'm grateful to be here. This is exciting. I'm driving now a little bit farther.
Yay.
Got here. And speaking of arduous processes and things still in movement, as of Friday, I'm actually walking barefoot so I can get rid of the walker one of these days. So that would be like a major milestone for me.
All right. We've got you in prayer on that one. Daniel, we've got her in prayer. No walker. She's a walker. Penny.
So I needed to look through my paperwork for something I needed for something. And in the process, I found some things that I don't need to hold on to anymore. I don't need to move. They don't need to move with me. So I sold them, and I would have put it in my little envelope, but I forgot my check. So yeah. So I'm happy they're gone, and I got money, and we get money here.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing your good. We appreciate that. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right. Wonderful. I love how Spirit shows up good in our life, and we like to share it. All right. With that, I'm going to invite Daniel to come up for our invocation this morning. Mr. Daniel. You're welcome.
So good morning, everyone. Good to be here. I am so grateful for the weather to be changing a little bit too, since the mornings are so nice. So Joe will be coming out and playing pickleball with me. So we're practicing anyway. So there's a lot of ways to get spiritual support here in this community. One of them is the prayer request box. Write out a prayer, put it in there, and Jill and I will pray over your requests for the entire week. Another one is to call in, go online, a variety of different ways there, and then to see me afterwards for a short affirmative prayer work there. So I'll be back by the prayer room afterwards. So close your eyes. If you feel comfortable in doing that, get comfy. Start focusing inward. Inward is where the spiritual presence is most clearly heard. And once we get quiet and go within, that presence becomes louder and louder in a good way. And it is filled with this life-giving, healing, supportive qualities, and so many more. It's always on and it's always available. And so I know that to be true for myself and for each and every person within the sound of my voice. And I am filled with gratitude knowing that there's a healing quality going on right now through this service, through this community, and throughout the world. We know that there's divisions and different things going on that require our healing presence to fill in the discord with love, with joy, and with healing powers. So around the world, we are sending this healing love. And in turn, it's coming back to us multiple fold. I know that to be true. And I'm so grateful to know that, as well as knowing that this community is a vibrant spiritual and economic force in the community and the world. I give thanks for Reverend Jill and her presence in this community and her message today that will be filled with each and everything that we need. fill it with hope, inspiration, and healing. I look forward to that. I give thanks for each and every person here in this congregation, the volunteers, everybody that makes this community hum with love and joy and vibrant energy. And so I know that we are welcoming each and every person on this path with us, this spiritual path. There's so many different ways to go, and we welcome and enjoy each and every person on that path and journey with us. And so it's with this knowledge and inspiration, knowing that we are a healing force, that I let this treatment go. It is complete, into that spiritual law that says yes 100% of the time. And affirm that together by saying, and so it is.
Yes. Thank you, Daniel. Beautiful prayer this morning to set the tone for our service. Have you ever felt so opposite of someone that maybe politically, personally, spiritually, that it seemed impossible to find a common ground, a common good? I'm going to invite you to take a breath around that this morning as that memory comes forward. And consider this. Opposites are not enemies. They are simply expressions of the same energy. Opposites are not enemies. They are simply expressions of the same energy. Hot and cold, light and dark. Everything has its opposites. Opposites on the poles of spectrum of poles. But in reality, these opposites are the same in nature. They're just different degrees. Just different degrees. Today, we're going to look at our 6th of 7 Hermetic principles. And this is the principle of polarity. And the principle of polarity is one of my favorites because it has helped me to a greater understanding of oneness. Greater understanding of oneness. Could it be that Spirit uses opposites as a pathway to wholeness and unity and peace? Esther Hicks Abraham talks a lot about contrast. Contrasts are opposites, right? Contrasts are opposites, so the same principle. If we look at disagreements, we've all had them. They're not pleasant. Most of us don't enjoy them. Some do, most don't. But they're usually more about the method of achieving something than the thing itself. Usually we can come to agreement on a goal, on an outcome, on a value even. But a lot of times we cannot come to agreement on how we're going to achieve that. We have a lot of individualized ways that we believe are the right ways to achieve that. An example from the business world. 2 employees are given a task. You two go do this thing. They're given a goal, they're given a task, an assignment, if you will. And they agree that they can deliver that product. But they can't agree on how they're going to do that. So they spend their time arguing about how to achieve it rather than achieving it. Rather than achieving it. In my experience, I have a tendency to do some calculations, kind of what we call back of the napkin, back of the envelope. And I usually get really close to the answer. My accounting folks want to do a 17-page spreadsheet with pivot tables. And for a long time, we discussed how to do those things and how to come to the right answer, the appropriate answer for the analysis that we were doing. And so over the years, we've come to resolution that I do my back of the napkin early on to see if it's even doable, and then she does her 17-page spreadsheet with pivot tables to show us a pretty chart at the end. So we all get what we need to move forward, but there are ways of using this polarity of the scale of getting to the one answer. There are ways to use this idea of polarity. When we think about relationships, a couple or some friends maybe decide to go on a trip. They want to travel together and they decide where it is they want to go. We're going to go here. Great. When do we want to go? Well, they come to a place where they know when they want to go. They get things ready. Then they spend an awful lot of time discussing what to pack, how many suitcases to take, how many not to take, what time do we go to the airport, how are we going to get to the airport, which TSA line do we get into, that one looks shorter, no, this one looks shorter, do we have lunch before we go or do we not have lunch before we go? So we spend a lot of time in the stuff when we're really trying to achieve this one goal at the end of going on vacation and having a lovely trip. And these are just a few common examples of how we end up in destructive or can end up in destructive us, them, you, me relationships. A big one today is politics. Most Americans want safety, prosperity, and freedom. Can we agree on those things? Do we want safety, prosperity, freedom? Can we all agree on those? Those are values, right? When we can elevate ourselves up to that and look at that as the goal, we can begin to have dialogue perhaps about how to get there. But right now we've got a lot of different ideas about the how. And so we're not achieving a lot at this time because of all of that turmoil in the how. Which, as I wrote this talk, I kept thinking about our affirmative prayer treatments. And we state what, but we don't state how. We turn that over to the universe. We let go of the how and turn that over to the universe. And this is similar to this idea of polarity, that the what, if we all stay focused on the what and allow universal laws to work, the what will come forward. The what will come forward. The point is that we all want the same thing. We're all in the same spectrum with safety, prosperity, and freedom. We just have a lot of different ways to get there. So maybe instead of an us, them, we start to see that we are really just different points on this spectrum of value. I brought my handy dandy yardstick today. Now, some of you might say, no, that's 3 feet. That's a 3-foot stick. And some may go, no, it's 36 inches. That's a 36-inch stick. We're all right? We're all right. But a lot of folks will choose to argue about what this thing is. Is it a yardstick? Is it a 3-foot stick? Is it a 36-inch stick? It's not meters, it's only in inches. This one is particularly in inches. The principle of polarity teaches us that extremes are only illusions. They're only illusions. Hot and cold are points along the scale of temperature or thermodynamics, if you want to use the big scientific word. Where exactly does cold become hot on the scale? We have a lot of words in between there to describe those temperatures, don't we? Well, cool, warm, tepid, lukewarm, all those different things. It's all on the spectrum of temperature or thermodynamics. The yardstick is all on the spectrum of measurement. It's inches, yard, feet. 36, 3, 1. You know, some people might say it's a 100-yard football field and I'm sitting on the 50-yard line. Some may go, no. It's a 300-foot football field and I'm sitting on the 150-yard line. 150, I can't even say it, 150-foot line. That's it. It's hard to say when you say in the yard line all the time. When this idea of points on the same spectrum begins to click, we get that light bulb moment. We get that light bulb moment of understanding. We can begin to let go of some of our rigidity in our thinking about how things are. I am this point on that line. This is what's true. We can begin to open up to that and go, well, maybe my point on this line is just within the spectrum, and I can expand and see the broader. There's more and less, like we talked about rhythm and the pendulum. There's more and less on that angle of the flow of the pendulum, right? Same thing with this, with polarity. There's opposites, and there's a whole lot of stuff in between. And most of us pick a place in between love and hate. We want to stay in love, but sometimes we move to the other side, and we may be in the middle of that. We go for light and dark. There's a whole lot of gray in the middle of light and dark. A lot of different spectrum in there. When we can become more curious about other people's points of view, rather than digging in and just simply saying, mine's right, yours is wrong, when we can remember right and wrong are two ends of the same stick, let's find where maybe there's a common vibration between us. Maybe there's a common rhythm between us, a common value that we share. And we could perhaps start dialoguing. I love the word dialogue because dialogue means conversation. It means listening as much as we're talking. And a lot of times we forget that part. We forget that part, that there's just as much listening. It's not a competitive argument to shut the other person down or to win. It's a conversation. When we practice saying the Covey statement, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Imagine if everyone approached conversations that way, to understand what the other person is saying, to understand their perspective, their value. What value are they defending by this position? We all have a reason, right? We all have a reason for what we are defending or the position that we're taking. And if we don't, or we don't know what that is, maybe we need some inner reflection about that and why, what is my value that I am defending here? All of these 7 Hermetic principles that we've been studying are about what's called transmutation. And it's raising our vibration along the spectrum to change one thing to another. Kind of like alchemy and the old sorcerer's stone, where they were trying to change base metals into gold. Our minds are the sorcerer's stone. That's where we can transmute things. That's where we can change it. You may have had an experience of transmuting or movement in your emotions. I think of my sister and I sometimes when my mother passed, and she had had a stroke, and she'd been in a nursing home for a long time, and we were going to the funeral home I think we make you prove the body, kind of a strange custom. But we got the giggles. We got the giggles because it's a good thing we went. The makeup artist had put hot pink lipstick on her. And my mother was a solid red lipstick lady all of her life. And we were like, oh, no, no, that will not do. She will rise up out of it. And we got tickled and we got the giggles. I mean, it was a very solemn experience, right? But we transmuted that sadness into, see, I'm doing it again, into giggles. And it's transmuting the emotions. I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys or my sister and I, just weird. But that's how we can change an emotion. We can change our anger to peace. We can change hate feelings to love, kindness, compassion. We have that power within us to transmute any emotions, but we have to soften that rigid thinking of it's just got to be this way. Have you ever lost respect for someone or had those feelings of respect change to love, or from love to hostility, or from hate to love, from love to hate? It's a reciprocal polarity that those can move around. Our emotions can move around. And this happens completely in our minds. It happens completely in our minds. And the meaning that we give to whatever is happening in front of us. It can't happen anyplace else, right? It's our perspective. It's what we are thinking about, what they are saying, and what it means. Is it a big deal or is it not a big deal? We choose, right? We decide. We decide. Many times someone has done something that causes us to shift our emotions or our feelings towards them. But again, is it a big deal or a little deal? Is it a big deal or a little deal? That's up to us. That's up to our minds. That's up to how we process. It's up to all of the things that have happened to us in the past and what we filed away in our subconscious and how we're going to pull that up and judge that experience, feel about that experience, and decide about that experience. We're mental and spiritual transformers. You've seen the robots. They transform from a man-shaped robot into a semi-truck or something else. We do this in our minds. We transform thoughts in our minds. Ernest said, change your thinking, change your life. I'm saying transform. We have the power within to transform our thoughts, to shift our energy towards love. Towards love. Because that's what the world needs. That's what every community, everything needs, is love. And the principle of polarity, though, can seem dual because you got two ends of this stick, right? Two ends seems dual. But it's a great way to understand what oneness really is. Ernest Holmes, the author of The Science of Mind, says oneness can produce multiplicity, but not duality. Duality supposes opposing fundamental principles. Oneness says there is no duality ever, period. One principle, however, can produce innumerable forms or personalities without in any way denying its unity. Think about an apple. Have you ever cut an apple in half? What happens? You got seeds inside, right? And if we plant those seeds, we get an apple tree with multiple apples. So that's what he's telling us, is that it's one principle, the apple seed, the apple, you take the seed and you're going to grow more apple trees with more apples on it. Same thing with the principle of heat, or again, thermodynamics. It can produce multiple fields on one spectrum of temperature. Dark and light have many shades of gray in between. Opposites come from the same source. And that's really the key message to polarity. Opposites come from the same source, oneness again. And when we can begin to understand and remember that even though they feel like complete opposites, whatever the situation may be, we're simply on a field of polarity and we can move around on that field. We have the power to move it around. We have the power to choose where we want to be with on it. Because there's only one. There's only one. So how might we use this? How might we apply this principle of polarity in our lives? How about the next time you're confronted with a different view from someone else? First, we listen. We don't automatically shut them down. We listen, seeking first to understand before being understood, before countering that position. Understand. See if we can find the common good, asking ourselves, what value are they defending with this position? What value are they defending with this position? And elevate your inquiry to God qualities, maybe. Love, life, light, power, peace, beauty, joy. What value are they defending? It's important to them enough to defend it. If you prefer the non-spiritual, use the idea of safety, freedom, and prosperity. We can change any thought that demonizes another. Because that's what we do a lot of times. We demonize the other person because they've got an opinion that is different from ours. Rather than simply being one human family and asking, what's the value? Maybe ask them, what value does this position represent for you? What value does it? Why is this important to you? Start there. Start there. When we can come to a common good, a common value, we can begin to have a productive dialogue. Another way to use the principle is to step back from thinking that we have to win every conversation. Have you ever had conversations with folks like that who it feels more like a negotiation or a battle? Yeah, I mean, it's like, whoa. I frequently will just kind of go within and back up and go, you win, okay, because we're not going to talk about this. When we can look at the perspective of oneness, then everybody wins. Win-win. You win. You get to have your opinion, but let's talk about it so that you can understand mine, I can understand yours. And maybe through that conversation and dialogue, we can come up with a third way. Maybe we can come up with a third way. Because conflict, contrast, puts us in touch with the greater expression. It triggers something in our minds because we want to solve problems. We want to answer questions. It triggers that in us, and it opens up the channels of spirit, that infinite flow that's always flowing through us, the infinite intelligence that surrounds us, to find that third way, fourth way, different way of expressing that same value in a way that may be more amenable to both parties. It's a way to open up the infinite possibilities that surround us. Years ago, I worked for a gentleman who had a very interesting human resources policy in the company. If he found out that employees were having a conflict between themselves, office stuff, he'd call them in and he'd say, okay, what's the deal? What's going on? They would each have their say about what was happening. And he would say, okay, great. Now you guys go work it out or I'm going to fire both of you. So suddenly they could figure out how to work it out. It was amazing how quickly they worked it out because they now had a common goal. Well, the sprinkling of a threat, but they had a common goal to solve their issues. And once that happened, they could begin to find some possibilities in their disagreement so that they could come to resolution. And that's how it works. I don't recommend the threat, but when we can open to the infinite possibilities, they will be revealed. There's so much more available to us than we are usually aware of. So conflict is not all bad. It's not all bad. It can be creative by triggering this creativity within us. It's a way to tap into our higher wisdom and find that win-win spiritual solution to every problem, like Wayne Dyer taught us. He wrote a book about it. There's a spiritual solution to every problem. Instead of seeing polarity as division, we need to start seeing it as a tool. As a tool. Because this ancient teaching invites us to see it as an opportunity to move along the spectrum, move along the scale, away from fear, away from separation, and towards unity, towards peace, towards wholeness, understanding, the common value. When we can find our common value, we can find our common humanness and become one family. This energy of opposition or contrast becomes the fuel for our growth, if we allow it. So let's look at our spiritual practices for this week. First, we're going to think of someone that we feel that is opposite from us. Think of someone we feel is opposite from us, and then ask ourselves, what value is this person protecting or honoring? What value are they protecting or honoring? And how might that be the same value that I hold, but I express it differently? I express it differently. Draw a line on your page, left to right, and on the left side line, write judgment, separation, and on the right, write curiosity and unity. And then figure out where you are on there. Figure out where you are on that and what it would take to move you, move the other person perhaps, in consciousness towards unity, towards wholeness. We can open up to that third way. Today I do have a handout for you on the front desk. It's a worksheet of journaling prompts to help you work this process in your life. It can be with a person, a situation, an event, a circumstance, whatever. You can use the process. So this week, let's remember that polarity is not a curse, it's a tool. It is absolutely a tool. And our work is not to eliminate our differences, but to elevate them. Because America, our relationships, our communities are calling on us to rise above the perception of duality. And remember that we are one. We are one. All right, and so it is. I'll open it for any questions this morning. If anybody has any questions or comments on polarity. All right. Well, let's take this to prayer. If you would join me. As we stand here in the presence, we recognize that there is only one. There is one life, one mind, one love, and it is universal. It is the power, the presence, the life force energy that is in, through, and as all of creation. It is in, through, and as everything. There is no separation. There is not a dual principle of two. There is only one. God is a wholeness. And it creates from that wholeness, and I know that I am a manifestation of it, individualized and unique, multiplicity in the unity. And that each of us are unique points of light and love, created of the divine source and substance, this one essence, this one love. And yet we are a wholeness. We are a unity of one. And as we remember this unity, as we remember our oneness, we can begin to feel an elevation of our consciousness, an opening, a receptiveness, an understanding, a compassion for all of our brothers and sisters, for we are one in this wholeness. And as each of us is uniquely made manifest, we get to have an individualized opinion. We get to have a perspective all our own. Our work is in our sharing of it. Our work is in our living of it. Our work is in being an example of it. And continuing to be a light in the world, bringing forth love and unity, wholeness, demonstrations of oneness, caring, compassion, kindness. That's who we've come to be. We've come to be the light. We've come to be the joy. And so I know for anyone that has anything on their heart this day, that as they bring that into this prayer of oneness, this prayer of wholeness, that whatever it is lifted into this and surrounded by our love, our peace, our joy, and that whatever needs to be answered, whatever needs to be healed, whatever action and activity needs to take place, that's happening right here, right now. And we accept its full manifestation. I bless this center, Scottsdale Center for Spiritual Living, knowing that it is a divine idea in the mind of God, and that we are a beacon to all who seek spiritual insight in this city, this town, and that as we go forth out into the world as the ripples of love, the ripples of light, that expands and grows. So it is with a heart filled with gratitude, joy, and thanksgiving that I release this prayer into the action and activity of the law, knowing that it is whole, perfect, complete, and done. And we affirm that truth together by saying, and so it is. Please welcome Playing for Change with Everyday People.
Sometimes I'm right and I can be wrong. My own beliefs are in my songs. Butcher, the baker, the drummer, and then makes no difference what group I'm in.
But sometimes I'm right and I can be wrong. My own beliefs are in my song. The butcher, the banker, the drummer, and then makes no difference what group I'm in. 'Cause I am everyday people. There is a blue one that can't accept the green one, for living with the fat one, trying to be a skinny one. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on. It's Scooby Dooby 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 Doo. Sha sha. We got to live together.
I am no better, and neither are you. We are the same, whatever we do. You love me, you hate me, you know me, and then still can't figure out the thing I'm in.
'Cause I am everyday people. There is a mountain that doesn't like the shore. He's such a rich one that will not help the poor. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on. It's Scooby Dooby Doo. Ooh, sha sha. We got to live together. There is a yellow one that won't accept the black one, that won't accept the red one, that won't accept the white one. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on. It's Scooby Dooby Doo. Sha sha. I am everyday people.
Isn't that cute? All right. So, one of the ways that we grow in prosperity is through spiritual practice of generosity and giving. And we do that through our grateful giving process here. And it's where we affirm our financial good both for the center and ourselves and circulate it through Scottsdale Center for Spiritual Living. Catherine Ponder reminds us that prosperity is your divine birthright and the result of right thinking and right action. So I invite everyone online and in the room today to join us in right action as we circulate our good. We have lots of ways that you can do that here. Penny's our usher this morning will be coming around. We have a Prosperity Finders program, which all right, I see envelopes this morning. We focus on the unexpected or serendipitous good that comes to us, and we acknowledge that with 10% of the value tithed here, 90% stays with you. If you're doing a cash donation, I invite you to use an envelope so I get your email address so we can send you a statement at the beginning of the year. And if you would like to make it reoccurring, become a financial steward of our community, you will get one of these tithe tickets on Sunday mornings when you come in as your reminder of your automatic donation that is coming out every week, month, or quarter, however you like to do that. And then you put this in the basket. So thank you to all who are joining us in this practice this morning. If you join me for our affirmation, if you're comfortable, hold your gift over your heart. Whoops, that's okay. I am an open channel through which prosperity flows. I accept the divine flow of goodness, ideas, and substance through me now. I am grateful for my full and prosperous life. And so it is.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful.
Please join me in blessing that which has been circulated here today to and through our community from our volunteers that show up bright and early to get everything ready for us for our service, to all who volunteered during the service, to all that have come together today online and in the room to join us in spiritual community. We are so grateful. And I'm grateful for the prosperity that's been circulated to and through our community today, knowing that the gift and the giver are blessed, pressed down to overflowing, and that Scottsdale Center for Spiritual Living is a grateful receiver and receiving it all and circulating that back out into the world. We are grateful, we give thanks, and so it is. Thank you, Penny. All right, a couple of closing announcements real quickly. If you would like prayer today, Daniel is your practitioner and will be available back at the prayer room. Remember to sign up for Mindful Monday or the newsletter. You'll get both. You can do that online on our website or with the QR code. Visioning is coming up on October 1st, Wednesday evening, and it'll be on Zoom, but you need to register by the 30th on Tuesday at 5 o'clock to receive the login credentials. And with the fall season right around the corner and all sorts of fun things, it's a great time to start planning your grateful gathering. Lots of opportunities and holidays and all sorts of stuff coming up. We can get outside again soon. It'll be nice for that. Check out at the front desk for opportunities and any questions you might have about how to set yours up. Next week, we will complete our study of the seven Hermetic principles, with special guest speaker Reverend Jeanette Freeman will be back with us. I am delighted to have her back. And her message, Cause, Effect, and the Creative Dance. So we look forward to having her with us and wrapping up our series next week. I hope you'll be here to support her. And Jennifer will be with us for live music also. And we'll be here at 10 o'clock for the message, 9:30 for meditation, and of course the the rebroadcast of Just the Talk on Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. on both channels. So with that, would you stand for our affirmation, please? I live in peace and share my joy. I am empowered by spiritual truth. Today I see beyond the appearance of division. And so it is.
a stand for joy. We are making a new world. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world.